G'day folks, welcome back to episode number 22 of our Aether Pets Ritualist playthrough, where last episode I was talking about blowing up a purple item for crafting gear, only I haven't unlocked it yet. So let's talk to Kasparov and give him some dynamite, and he's going to blow himself up, get some XP, and that lets us now dismantle things. So any purple items you get, apparently I'm short on dynamite, but if I had a dynamite I could blow this up. Let's go get us a dynamite. We'll go to Cronley's hideout. It's probably the best single source of dynamite. Just have to find money bags or get to the guaranteed dynamite spawn, and we'll be good to go. Hopefully money bags will be just here. There he is. It's good, it's good. So there's a lot of damage going on in there. Let's just stand back a bit. He did drop 2 dynamites, which is very nice, so I will just quickly show that. I'm not going to bother running all the way through to get the 1 additional dynamite, so let's get out of here. So now we can talk to Dalit, we can go to dismantle, and we can blow up the meat shield. Will cost us 1 dynamite, and we get 3 scrap and a tainted brain matter. So not a bad trade there. Not the best trade in the world, but pretty good. The other thing, after the last episode we had finished the Widow, and that gave us 3 blue constellation bonuses, or affinities, which let me reclaim this 1 point out of the crossroads, which is where this 1 point has come from. And I was looking around for places to put it. Now the guide recommends 1 point here and 1 point here, so 2 points in Bismeal's bombs. Gets you a little bit of health, some total speed on your pets, and some all damage on your pets. 30% all damage for pets. Let's go have a look what we actually have. Pet bonuses, damage. We already have 400%, so 30% is like 3, maybe 4% more damage. Not amazing. 8% total speed is quite good, but what I was thinking is we might be able to get some spirit. So all of these red dots are nodes that have spirit on them. So what we could do, there's multiple of this particular node that are available for 1 point, so we could get 15 cunning and spirit there. We could get 15 cunning and spirit there. Could get some poison resist for the pets there for 2 points. That would also be quite good. Poison res for the character is also not bad. 160 health on this one, plus some defensive would be okay. We could take the lion. 2 points there would get us some spirit, some move speed, some health. I think the Dryad was another one I was looking at. Poison Acid. Maybe not that one. There's another one of the 15 Cunning, 15 Spirit nodes. Would also potentially give us energy absorption, which not really amazing. 2 points in the Spider. 15 Cunning, 15 Spirit, and then 3% Spirit. That could be good. Already mentioned that. What was the other one I was looking at? Ratosh. Spear of Ratosh up here, 3% DA, and then 15% Aether resist for both the player and the pets. Our Aether resistance on the pets is 42%, so it's not awful. There may be... I didn't actually look for Chaos Res, but we might be able to get some for the pets, potentially. Already got that one. Fizz damage, no, that's no good. But anyway, I was just looking for some potential other places to put it, and I'm actually thinking the crane is probably the way to go. That 8% total speed is quite good, but the rest of it just doesn't matter. I'm gonna go the crane. You can do whatever you feel like, obviously, but that's going to be it for me. Devil's Crossing. Here he is. He's on it already. Once we get to Revered, we'll get access to the level 90 augments, but we have an entire difficulty worth of reputation to get there, so I'm not hugely worried about this. Kasparov's quest is kind of annoying. So let's go. I managed to turn off that one again by taking the pants off. We can now do that though, so we could chuck those on. And that is a huge amount of poison and acid. 76 over cap, which means we don't need those augments anymore because our bleed is also over cap. So we could swap our ring augments out for some sort of pet damage. And the other one I was looking at is the Sanctified Bone. We could craft the Prismatic Diamond, which I do want to do eventually. The Prismatic Diamond I got as a drop randomly from a totem. I believe it is sold by Vinylton in the Ancient Grove if you want to go farming for this. You'll just go in normal to the Ancient Grove, clear up to the shop, and then run between the shop and the door to the next zone. Zone out, wait like 10 seconds, come back in, and his shop will have reset. And you can spend an hour or two to farm all of his recipes. The problem with this is actually not the Aether Shards, because you can craft these. The problem is the Arcane Spark. So the Arcane Spark recipe is, I think, Black Legion. It's either Black Legion or Death's Vigil. It's available in Homestead anyway. I'm pretty sure it's Black Legion. But to make that, hang on, what was it called again? Prismatic Diamond. Okay, Arcane Spark. This is why I don't already have one of these. You need 12 Chthonic Seals of Binding, and I don't have those. But we are coming up on a section of the game where those drop, so potentially I'll have one soon. However, soon is not now, so we'll continue on. Right, back to the rotting croplands. I need to go find the body of Old Mate, who has the note that tells me where the thing I already know is. The cave. Words are hard, so we're looking for the body that has the note that tells the character where the cave is, because I already know where the cave is. I just need to get the quest so I can blow it up. I think it's going to have to be in here, because I'm pretty sure we checked all the other locations. So we'll fight off all this rubbish. There'll be a dead body in here. Was that it? Abandon the farm. Okay, so this guy stayed, basically, is the gist of it. And his body is not here, so I may have missed a spot. That's fine. I'll find it. Don't you worry about that. I can't remember where the other spot is. I know it's a body in a house somewhere. Might be this one. Let's go find out. Is it this one? It's just a journeyman's pack. Because I thought it was this house, or this house. And it's definitely not in either of those, because I've already been there. Maybe I walked past it and didn't see it. Either way, it's just a, yeah, it's a decent chest. I think it's a one-shot. So it would be a guaranteed blue item, but not a big deal. I'll just have a quick look. Yeah, he's definitely not in here. think he's normally on the floor in the middle here. There is one more house. Because there's also the one with Dahlia's pack in it. He's not in this house. I think he's normally on the floor here, if he's going to be in this house. Which I think leaves maybe one up there. Whatever. It's one blue chest. I think we can afford to skip it. If I find it, great. And if not, well, it's not the end of the world, is it? So, there are what, 2 things we're here for. This guy just became number 3. Serpentine wraps, standing in poison. So those are boots with some really good resistances. Let's get out of the poison. I think I have Taskmaster's boots, don't I? Of the wild, okay. That's fine. Right, so the 2 things we're looking for in this area is, 1, we need to find the bug den, the lair for all of these Dermaterans, which could be right here. It's not, but there's a few places it can spawn. Again, if you are unsure where to look, grimtools.com has a map. You can pull the map up and just go find it. I'm not going to go that way. Over here is where the blue chest would be if I had managed to find the book. The note that would tell my character where it is. Unfortunately, if you don't have the note, you can't just go there. It will just show you a solid wall, and you won't be able to blow it up because the dynamite site won't be there. So that's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. What you gonna do? Where is this hive entry? I think it's gonna be over there. That's the wrong way. It's gotta be over here, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, the hive entry is one of the things we're here for, and the other thing is the ethereal amalgamation, which I think the hive is going to be here. At least in theory. It's not here. There it is. Okay. We got there in the end. So in the hive will be our final devotion shrine. We'll also get to go see Gollum from the Lord of the Rings. No copyright infringement intended, I'm sure. But he definitely does love that ring. Alright, so there is a one-shot chest in here as well. One of the potential spawn locations for it is on the other side of this rock. So sometimes the rocks are in your favor, and sometimes they are very much not. Okay, so one of the potential spawns for the one-shot chest is in this little room here. As you can see, it's not here, so we will leave. Damage is looking quite good. And we're out. Okay. So unfortunately, didn't find the chest in that particular area. We will find it, I think, in the room with the queen as soon as we unlock that. So I don't think either of the viziers is in this front section. I'm pretty sure they're both in the back. So we'll head that way. The cave entrance here, you do want to go down here because this way is Gollum. Good old Smeagol. So we just have to fight our way to the back of this section, and there will be a wall to bash down, and another cave entrance here. So coming in here, do be aware there is a lot of poison damage, and there is a lot of vitality damage. And Golem himself hits very, very hard. And there is also... there we go. There's also the final shrine that you will need if you've been following this particular video series. It is a fight, so just be ready for it. Pets should be able to handle it, no problem. As I said though, there is a lot of gunk on the floor, a lot of poison from killing all of those spiders and insects. That's no good. Spellmaker's Grip, also no good. And no pet affixes, so that's fine. Eat all those. And we were going for the crane, weren't we? This would have been really good for that fight. Might have saved us a skeleton or two. Okay, so we'll go fight Gorlus. Here he is. Gorlus the Deep Dweller. Blow him up. See that? That's the first time my health bar has moved for quite a while. He hits like a truck, just be very careful. Didn't drop his ring, which is probably fine. I most likely wouldn't have worn it, but it is technically quite good for this build. I'm going to go out the way we came so I don't have to fight all that rubbish on the other side. If I could stop trying to walk through walls would be nice. Okay, so that is one of the major reasons we came here out of the way. The other three major reasons are the two viziers, which are required to open the door to the queen. There's level 68, which I think might be worth putting points into Oak Skin or Heart of the Wild now. Maybe Soft Cap Emboldening Presence. If you see with the next level we're no longer getting physical resistance increase, so Soft Cap on that I think is enough. And we'll increase our Heart of the Wild for a bit too. Actually no. Let's get to 50. Right, we need to resummon him. All the rest of our buffs are active. I think we're good to go. Bindings of Bismail. Could be useful later. I think I only have 4 of those. And I've done it again. I always come out of Golem's little lair there and forget that I'm another level deep. So we actually have to go back up a level. Unfortunately, unlike Diablo 2, you can't blow the cows up by clicking on them. Okay, so now that we're in the right area, let's go find some viziers. They do have a ton of health. I think there's going to be one down here. Yep, Grand Vizier in Ixil. So we're going to push all of the buttons on him, and he will die very quickly. Assassin's Calling? What is that? Is that a sword? That is a sword. Nightblade and Oathkeeper, a bunch of poison damage, bunch of piercing stuff. Not bad. Looks like our way is blocked over to the right, so we'll head up top. Here's our other Grand Vizier. Throw all the buttons at him as well, and he'll go down pretty quickly. Okay, so we have both of the pheromone glands. Let's go kill the queen. There is also another potential spawn location for the one-shot chest in here. I will be trying to get that, so we're going to be ignoring the queen a little bit. It's in the next little area up to the top there. Hopefully it's actually there, because if it's not, that means there's a spawn spot that I don't know about. Oh, there it is. So, Exalted Stash. Our blue item is a purple item. Rain of Ice and Fire. It's a ring, and it's not very good. Not for us, anyway. Alright, let's kill as a queen. Regicide time. So, all the procs are going. Kill her once, and she'll get off the wall. And she should go down pretty quickly. Yep, dead. Okay, dropped her MI. Not really for this build. Boots of Caged Souls. Bleeding resist for the pets is alright. I think I prefer the ones I have though. Let's get out of here. We'll go kill the amalgamation. All the pets are still alive. We have to use the exit twice. Should have just taken that door in the first place. Skyrim doors. Okay. So the ethereal amalgamation does a lot of aether damage. That's pretty much it. It's just aether damage.
I can't do that yet.
What is that? That is ancient. We are going to go do that. And that is aether warped, which means we could potentially die here. It's always fun when you can die. Just clear the area a bit and make sure we have somewhere to run if we need to. Yep, that's looking pretty good. Alright, here we go. Health bar's actually moving. Don't see that every day. The skeletons are all dead. See that fairly regularly. And they've got me pinned against the wall. This is not ideal. Alright, so we cleared that out. Everyone's half dead. But we got it done. And what did we get for our trouble? We got one blueprint, we got a bone snap gavel, which is... no. Did we get any pet items? We did not. And we got the Flamekeeper's jacket, which is good only insofar as no longer being able to drop again. So basically, iron bits. We got iron bits from that. But that's fine. Let's continue onwards. So the ethereal amalgamation, I'm not expecting any great problems from him. Our aether resist is well over cap. Pets actually have pretty good aether res, but they'll probably still die because, you know, they're still skeletons. At the end of the day, they're always going to be squishy. Ring of Caged Souls. So if you had one of these on, for example, you could quite happily swap your chest, or maybe your shoulders. Probably the chest I would swap out. But yeah, you could absolutely swap out your so I'm just reading stats here. Swap out one of your Soleil items for a Bismeal's one. Get better stats and better pet buffs and such in exchange for a +2 that you don't need. You could also just wear that and then take 2 points out of the skill and spend them somewhere else. So that +2 to raise skeletons could theoretically be +2 to any skill you like. Okay, let's just go in here, kill all these clowns, and then we'll summon their boss and kill him as well. Do be careful not to stand on the lightning though, for obvious reasons. Pets don't care, but your character definitely does. Alright, waiting for Call of the Grave, and then we'll go say hello to the barn. Alright, here we go. Hello to the barn. Got all the procs going. And he's dead, just like that. Easy peasy. Wrathmorn, not a pet item. Again, not a pet item. Just gonna stand in the lightning because I'm stupid. Okay, and we didn't get any relevant items. So back to Homestead. Alright, so we'll talk to Sullivan. We've already dealt with those issues for him. We would get another bag, but you only get 5, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and buy the potions. Just because. Just like to check every now and again if there's any skeleton gear. Okay, let's sell all of this stuff. May as well have a check going for pet stuff. I do know about this. Kind of tempted to swap this out for either Cronley's or the Slith Primal Ring. We wouldn't be able to do the Slith Ring without uncapping our vitality, but Cronley's is piercing. We're only a little bit overcapped for that. I'll hang on to this for a moment. I want to check some things. I'll also hang on to those pants. They're a good source of resistances. That one I'm going to blow up. Don't really care about that. This has pet stuff on it? No, it's probably got something else. Yeah, the in the granted skill there, petrifying flesh is why that is showing up. Okay, and that's all we had. Let's see what we can do in terms of, there we go, finally click the button. In terms of piercing resistances, we are going to side again with the Death's Vigil because we don't have a choice. I'm going to skip the Cannons quest because I don't want to die. Hang on to those pants. And blow the ring up. Let's chuck all the potions and such in the stash. Okay. 1 dynamite. I might have to go farm some more dynamite. But first, let's have a look. What do we got? No. Resilient plating, no, because Silk Swatch exists. Serrated spike, no. Vicious spikes, no. Okay, so we don't have any easily accessible piercing resistance. Unless there's an item that drops. Nope. Dread Skull, nope. Silk Swatch we already have. That one's a no, and that's a no. Okay, so we can't easily increase our piercing resist. And 33% on the ring is unfortunately a lot, so we can't swap out Crumley's Signet. The health would be kind of sad to lose, but that ring is basically only there because of the Untamed modifier on it. Where did that ring go? I just put it on. Okay, no, you go away. And I'm going to blow that up later, so I'd just chuck it in there for now. Right, let's pick up some more quests. I already have a bunch of those, so I'll grab those out of the stash. Black Legion, 4 out of 5, so I only need to find 1, which is nice. And this guy wants us to clear out the mill. Okay. Let's go say hello to some Chthonians. Seals of Binding, I need 10 more of those if I want to get the Prismatic Diamond. Or I need... well, not or, I think it's and. I need a bunch of them for the Death's Vigil quest. Void Touch Totem, yeah, we can do that. Chaos Res maxed, yep. Okay. Okay, I saw the Untamed. That is a helmet, we're not using that. That is a two-handed gun, we're not using that. That's an axe, we're not using that. Rotmender's hat. It's a shame that's a hat. That would be pretty good. I don't think any of this other stuff is any good. I saw a Houndmaster's prefix there, but yeah, whatever, unless it's gloves or boots, I don't care. That's an offhand. An offhand, rather. Not interested. Okay. Continuing on, if we do find a good Bloodsworn Codex, that might be worth using for the Briarthorn bonuses. The Bound Wraith, the +2 to raise skeletons is nice, but all that Conjure Primal Spirit stuff is not going to be any good for us for at least another 3 levels. Maybe 2. We might take the Primal Spirit instead of Primal Bond. I'm not feeling particularly squishy at the moment, so could probably use the extra pet more than I need the damage absorption. Alright, let's go say hi to Death's Vigil in Elite. Okay, what must I do? Recover the remains, okay. Don't think these guys have... I've already looked. I know they don't have any stuff I want. Okay, with that said though, I think I'm going to stop here. So that'll be the end of whatever this is, episode 22 or 23. So thank you all for watching, I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye for now.